Allow me to make a few short remarks, fitting considering the height of the bride and groom. You guys are into short jokes? Buckle up. Because it's a deep well. Eric and Carolyn, what can I say about the two of you that hasn't already been said about fun-sized candy bars? You're sweet. Everybody's happy to see you. And you're 20% shorter than average. Let's start at the beginning. I met Eric when he was 0. I was 3. He was screaming, crying, demanding a real baby. Thankfully, he grew out of it. It's funny that we're here on a dance floor because there is an image I have of Eric that is indelible in my mind. I was probably 10, he was 7, and we went out on a cruise with my father, and Eric is just dancing. Like owning the dance floor. Nobody else, adults who have paid money to be on a cruise are not dancing. The 7-year-old out far past his bedtime is tearing up the floor. And the image I have in my head is a 40-year-old woman just kind of comes out of nowhere and just like start dancing with him, right? And then another one. And then another one. And then 4, then 8, then 12. And I had no idea there was this many 40-year-old women on the cruise. They had to be running up along the side in small boats like Somali pirates. Scaling the side just to dance with the boy. But it was the first time I ever remember seeing that glow inside of Eric. And anybody who has met him knows exactly what I'm talking about. He has a charismatic air that everyone just wants to be around immediately. And I started to fully realize this as we both got older. Again, I'm 3 years older than Eric, so I kind of hit adolescence first. And I, like many adolescents, decided to start becoming more introspective, obsessing on things like depression and failure. In the parlance of our modern time, I was a bit emo. I was hoping that as Eric also got older, we could share these interests. But he didn't. He remained that 7-year-old dancing with an army of 40-year-old cougars. Here's a quick summation of everything I needed to know about Carolyn. We were on a roller coaster once. Would you say not a fan of roller coasters? Not at all. She hates them. And yet she has gone on so many because she wants to be part of it. She doesn't want to be the party pooper, doesn't want to be the person who drags everything down, wants to go along with it. But the sounds that escape this woman's mouth. I will give you a brief impression. Is it done? Carolyn saw Eric for what he was, and not just the easy part, not the stuff that we all see. Not the big, charismatic personality that you can't help but want to be around. And I think it's very safe to say that these two are the perfect couple, as ideal as wax figurines atop a wedding cake and roughly the same size. Everyone go ahead and raise your glass right now.
Yes. Yeah.
To my brother and my new sister-in-law, mathematical proof that the sum can be greater than its parts. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Young.